What's next? Kayaking in my, I think it's 13 feet, Boreal Design Narwhal. It's a fiberglass kayak, probably from I believe it was in the late 1990s, 1998. It's an older kayak. It's a funny story that this kayak, I got it from a friend of mine who let me borrow it for a while just to try out. And then when I went to say, return it, he just said, I don't bother to keep it. So I've had this kayak for several years, I'm not even sure, maybe even 12, 15 years, wow. Yeah, he bought it from a couple of people who were interested in getting plastic kayaks because they had it with the fiberglass kayaks. And this kayak is, it has a rudder. And the funny thing about rudders is they're not to help you steer the boat. Rudders are helped you just to go straight, and you use the foot pegs just to do very minor nuances to keep you in the right direction, while the paddling is what helps you steer. And it's nice. It's a Thursday night about 6:30, something like that. There was a thunderstorm warning up until about 6:15, so I decided to seize the moment and jump in the kayak. And I usually like to use my pungo on Lake Quinsigamond because this kayak is a little temperamental. So it's so thin. The pungo, any wave, just nothing to it. This one, it's very easy to knock over. Although I've never knocked myself over, I'm also been very, very cautious with this kayak. So being on the weekends when there are a lot of people in their jet skis, the rough water gets kind of nerve-wracking. While I can play around on Lake Quinsigamond on a day when there's no one because they're all afraid of the thunderstorm warnings. Which was a power play on my part to just see if I could take a moment to get my time on Lake Quinsigamond with this kayak, because I barely use it because it's so long. I have to use a rack for the end of my truck to extend it, a bed extender. And I also have to be very careful on the water because a little bit of waves in the wrong direction can knock myself over. But it's a really good kayak. It's 20-something years old, probably older than most YouTubers. But I like it. It's just wanted to have a little bit of time just to look at the scenery, spin around, I guess. It is a nice, quiet day on Lake Quinsigamond, which is rare because people want to seize the moment, get in their jet skis, get in their party boats and their motorboats. But there's only maybe at the most a dozen people on the water, which is basically dead for Lake Quinsigamond in the middle of summer. But that's just what I have to say, and really not much else. If you enjoy it, subscribe, ring the bell. If you don't, make a comment, insult me. I really don't care. Might help me to grow as a person, mature as a person, or just break my feelings and I'll never post a video ever again. That's not kind of true. I don't care about posting videos. I like it. It's my hobby. What's next?